Today I'm going to go through the best back to wall handstand balance drill. This can be for beginners through to intermediate, even to advanced. So we have our under balance that I went through in the last video. So basically what happens when our feet are too far this way, so we don't kick up enough or we fall back towards our feet. And then we have our over balance. So when we go in this direction, we fall all the way over. So how can we use the wall to make that stronger? So I can choose to come on and off the wall using my feet. So I can lean towards the wall, touch my head on the wall, and I can pull myself off the wall using only my feet. Now that does rely on the body being one segment when I do that. Exactly the same in the handstand, but instead of the feet, we're going to use our fingers. So I make the body one segment, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, make that body one piece, reach up towards the ceiling with the toes, and then I'm going to push with the fingers as much as I can, and we want the feet to come off the wall. So that only works if I keep the body as one segment. If I start to relax the body, it doesn't work. I start to collapse more onto the wall, even if I'm pushing through my fingers. So I need to make sure that connection's there from the hands through to the feet. I push through my fingers until my feet come off. I can relax the fingers and go back. So for the beginner, I'd be working nice and close to the wall. Make sure you have about a hand space to start with away from the wall. Kicking up to there, show control, kiss the wall with the heels, pull off. Whoa, whoops, ignore that one. So pull off into a handstand, go back again. If you can't quite make the handstand, just play with pulling off the wall for like a centimeter or two, going back to the wall, and then try get to the point where you can get to handstand and choose to go back to the wall for repetitions. See if you can bang out 5 to 10 reps in a row. So if you struggle with that pulling off the wall, work a little bit closer to the wall first. Really try and contract everything, make everything in one segment. And just work to start with, just trying to lift the heels just for like a millimeter off the wall and then come back again. And then over time, try and pull away a little bit further, relax the fingers, and then with the goal, video from the side and see if you can see if you get to handstand. So handstand should feel like if you go any further, you go towards under balance and you fall back down. So you really should be trying to get to that straightest line, so everything stacks and back again. Obviously your mobility is going to determine how straight that is, but you want to try and feel like you're in that middle position, and then you can return back when you choose to instead of falling back. That will take some time, but once you get it, move on to the next level. Now once we've got to the stage where we can pull off for repetitions and go back again, and I'm choosing to do that, so pulling off the wall and going back again, now we can start to increase the strength demand by just taking the hands further backwards. So if I go another hand space back out, now I'm having to use a little bit more oomph, a little bit more strength to pull off and go back to the wall again. Now if you're doing this drill, it's good to use a marker. So I'm going to put a marker down where my fingers are going to go. So my index finger is in line with that marker. I'm going to qualify the position. So I pull off, show control in the handstand, and then go back to the wall again. If I can't show that control, I'm going to work the repetitions closer to the wall first before going further and further away. To make it harder again, I could kick up into a freestanding handstand. So now that's my start position. Instead of the start position being against the wall, I'm going to slowly take my heels to the wall, kiss the target, come back again. So that's going to show me the amount of distance I can go in that direction towards the overbalance without falling. If I fall onto the wall and I can't pull back off, that's beyond my heel pull or my overbalance strength. Now what you'll notice is if I max this, if I start going really far away from the wall and go somewhere like this, instead of my body being this straight line against the wall, because if I go straight line, I can't pull off the wall, I'm going to have to hollow or Mexican handstand or banana the toes to the wall and pull back off again. So the technique changes slightly. It's a little bit more of a extension stroke flexion movement to pull off the wall, but the same principles apply. I need a good connection between my feet and my hands. It's just that I'm changing shape. But that's a cool test then to see how far you can get away from the wall and still touch. So let's see if I can do this distance. So show control in the handstand, go into a Mexican hollow to kiss the wall, pull back, show control. That's qualified that position. Let's try a little bit further. Show control on the handstand. Oh, where's the wall? Okay, no, see I'm having to push off the wall there. So that's probably beyond my limit. If I was doing that freestanding I would fall over. So that distance is too far away from the wall to my fingers. I'll definitely be combining this with the toe pull drill that I showed in the last video. I'll link that down below. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks guys.